Hi VC, it's Aaron, Musa Alamera. Now today I'm going to do a vinyl finds video. I haven't done one in a couple months now, and I've got a bunch of stuff built up, and I'm going to do this AMA style where I show a bunch of them in a short amount of time instead of just a couple records in a short amount of time. So, you know, I love it when other people show the short videos of showing just a few records, but I'm going to do this my style where I show a bunch. So let's get started here. And this one here I actually pre-ordered in June of 2022. Finally got it in, and I haven't even taken it out of the shrink yet. This is Slaughter with the Wildlife. Now, I've been looking for this record in the wild for a couple decades, could never find it. It was repressed on Kiss My Wax Records, and I got it, and I had a small problem. So what happened, I still have it in here. If you'll take a look here, here's the first record, which is side 3 and side 4. And then side 3 and side 4, both on white wax. Now, it's supposed to be the first and second set are supposed to be on red wax. Now, I finally got a hold of them, contacted them, and they are sending me a replacement, so I'm very excited about that. I asked if I could, what I had to send back, and they said just keep that one. Very nice of them. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Kiss My Wax Records, and I am looking forward to getting my copy, so I'm going to play. I haven't even played that yet because I was waiting to hear the full thing all the way through, which is how I like to listen to my vinyl. So that was very cool of them to just tell me to keep that, and they'll send me a replacement because it's not a cheap record. So let's get going here. This one here I found, and this is an excellent record. This is War with Platinum Jazz, and this is a double jazz record by War. Very cool. There it is. It's on Blue Note, and it sounds awesome. It's even got Blue Note polyline sleeves in it. Found it for very cheap, and it sounds amazing. I know why people rave about Blue Note now. You know, I've never really had an original Blue Note until this, and it's just phenomenal sounding. And that's my favorite jazz album. It's by War, so I love War anyway. Next up, I got some synth pop. This is Reflex, The Politics of Dancing. I took a chance on this. Pretty cool record. I actually like that. I listened to it. Then I got this one as a gift. That's kind of a joke because people know how much I love country music. This is Schlitz Country. It's from Schlitz Malt Liquor, the Schlitz Malt Liquor Bowl. I remember those commercials when I was a kid. But it's a bunch of country songs, and they thought it'd be funny to give it to me because it's a beer record. So pretty cool just to have that. Up next, and my great friend Chris Prophy will really appreciate this. This is Problematic by All. This is my first All record, and it is not on the SST label, I don't think, but they are they're a punk band from SST, so there we go. Up next, I got some Professor Longhair with New Orleans Piano. I showed this on a Tipsy Tuesday, but this is Blues Originals Volume 2. Awesome record, double vinyl, sounds amazing. And gatefold there. Professor Longhair, really cool old blues. And it's on that Atlantic Split label. Up next, I got this one because, I had another record by this band, and I thought it was all right, but my friend Jeff Witcher was visiting, and he bought this record when he was here, and I loved it. So I went and bought me a copy of Entertainment from Gang of Four. Really good record. I like this better than the other one I have of them. And then I'm trying to expand my collection of this band because I really love this band. Only have a couple records of them, like 3 or 4. So I got Powerman, Lola versus Powerman, and the Money Go Round Part 1 Kinks. This is an awesome record. It's an early press. I think it's actually a first press on the. There we go. And here's the label, the Reprise label, or Reprise, however you want to say that. But that's an awesome record. I really like the Kinks a lot. I'm trying to build up my Kinks discography. So I also picked this one up. This is Muswell Hillbillies. A little bit of ringwear, but the vinyl is like VG plus to excellent. Really great vinyl on here. So, and there it is. It's on the RCA, that, what's it called, Dynagroove. And here's the inner gatefold. Awesome Kinks. And I got one more Kinks record, and this next one is a really cool compilation, and it's called Come Dancing with the Kinks, the best of the Kinks, 1977 to 1986. I love this era of the Kinks. It's where I first heard them. You know, the song Come Dancing. I love the song Destroyer. You Really Got Me Live is on here. It's just got some really good stuff. Double record here. And I'll show you the inner gatefold. There we go. Double vinyl. There it is. Awesome stuff from the Kinks on Arista. And this is all these ones I've been picking up. I've been getting them for fairly cheap, and they're all, you know, VG plus to near mint in condition. Now, I just wanted to point out all these records behind me are ones I have picked up, but I didn't actually just buy those. I traded in my older copies. These are all original copies, all pretty much excellent to near mint that I picked up and replaced my older copies of. Got another blues one here. This is Lightning Hopkins with How Many More Years I Got. Killer blues here. Love this. There's another double record. Been getting a lot of doubles. There's the inner. This is an early press of this. It's not an original, of course. It's on the Fantasy label. Pretty cool label there. And a couple more blues here. I got some. This is the Natural Blues, Taj Mahal. And also Ooh So Good and Blues, Taj Mahal. So I got a couple of new Taj Mahal. These are very nice vinyl. The jackets have a little ring wear, but the vinyl is VG plus to excellent on them. Really nice sounding. And now these two I picked up. I've never heard this album. I asked my friend Jeff Witcher, because he's into this kind of music, and he said it's pretty good. This is the Information Society, and this is an original press, and it is still sealed. So I picked this up. Another one I just picked up. This is an original, still sealed copy of Elton John's Greatest Hits, Volume 3, 1979 to 1987. I actually like this era of Elton John. His hits of this era were really good. So there's some really good stuff on here, which I remember from being, you know, my mom listening to this stuff. You know, I guess that's why they call it the blues. Little Genie, Sad Song, Say So Much, I'm Still Standing, Empty Garden, love that song. You know, it's got some good stuff on here. So it's cool to find this, and it's still sealed, actually. And then this is a really cool one. I've been looking for this record for a long time. It's, you know, VG to VG plus cover, but the vinyl is in better condition than the cover. The Hurdy Gurdy Man from Donovan. Love Donovan. Completing my Donovan collection here. And this is on Epic. It just needs to be cleaned. It's actually a nice vinyl. And this one here will please my great friend JC. This is Neil and the Shocking Pink. Everybody's Rockin'. Neil Young I didn't have. And then here's a couple by the same band. This is Bossa Nova from the Pixies. Still haven't spun this one yet, but I've got about 4 other Pixie records. I really like them. And I also got this EP called Come In Pilgrim. So a couple Pixies records. They're a very underrated band. Really like them. And this one here I got brand new, still sealed, $5. I haven't heard it yet, but speaking of the Kinks, this is I Will Be Me, Dave Davies. So a sealed copy I got for $5. I couldn't believe it, so I picked it up. Got to spin that. I know PC, the Vinyl Policeman, PC13, he'll love that. You know, Mike over in the UK, great guy. This one here is, I've got about 4 records by them now. 5 maybe or 6. This is the Dregs with Unsung Heroes. They're also going to the name the Dixie Dregs. Of course, it's got, who is he? Steve Morse on guitar, who's in Deep Purple now. And Rod Morgenstein on the drums, who went to be in Winger after this, a progressive fusion band. And then he was in Winger, still is, I believe. This is a really cool post-punk record here. Instrument by Fugazi, or Fugazi, however you say that. I've never been able to figure out how to say it right. You know, people say it both ways, so I just go Fugazi. This one here is the Mini Moods of the Ben Vaughn Combo. I've never heard of this. It was a blind buy. Very cheap, inexpensive record in nice shape. So if anyone knows anything about the Ben Vaughn Combo, let me know. And then I got Birdie by Peter Gabriel, the soundtrack to the movie. And then I've wanted this record since it was out, never owned it. This is Rhythm of Youth by Men Without Hats. Finally own the Safety Dance on vinyl. And then I got some Big Country with Steel Town. So I've now got 2 Big Country records. And now I'm going to start getting into the hard and heavy section of what I've been picking up. Starting with Out of the Dark from Mayhem. I'm really digging Mayhem. This is a cool one. And I believe there's another one. I'll get that one next. Here it is here. This is Henhouse Recordings, Mayhem. So getting me a good Mayhem collection going. I really like them. They're black metal, cool band. This here's a cool bootleg I got. This is Judas Priest, Somewhere Under the Rainbow, Denver, Colorado, June 25th, 1980, soundboard recording. It's on white vinyl. It's from, this company's been putting out these, there's the label there, white vinyl. Sounds really good. And then this one here was a unique one too. This was Black Sabbath, Iron God. So this has, this is Black Sabbath with Rob Halford singing, August 26, 2004 in Camden, New Jersey. And so it's Rob Halford playing with Black Sabbath, doing Black Sabbath songs, also on white vinyl. So that's a pretty cool one. Got me a couple represses of these Coroner records, Punishment for Decadence. Yeah, that's right. So I haven't spun these yet, but I got it. They're another black metal band I'm getting into. And also No More Color. So some early Coroner records. This one here is a cool one I picked up. This is the Number of the Beast 2002 Dream Theater. So it's Dream Theater doing the entire Number of the Beast record. So that's a pretty cool one. I still haven't spun that yet. This here is my favorite. I've shown this on Tipsy Tuesday, but never on a Vinyl Finds. My favorite bootleg record I've ever bought. This is Rarities Collection from Mad Season. This sounds phenomenal. It's just so good. And oh man, even the piano demo version of River of Deceit is awesome. Wake Up Instrumental is pretty cool. It's got a couple extra stuff, but it's got some live stuff, some demos, and it just sounds phenomenal. I was shocked by how great it sounded. And then some King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Oddments. So I've got now over 10 King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard records. I really like them, really digging their music. We got some, what's the name of this band? These black metal bands, it's hard to, okay, Dude Swins, something like that. They're a Swedish black metal band. So I still got to spin this one, it's a new one. This one here is a cool one. This is Lucifer Rising from Candlemass. They're a great band, love Candlemass. This is the newest from the Queens of the Stone Age, End Times New Roman. So this one here is not my favorite album by them yet, but it's growing on me. I got to spin it more and more. Really love that band. I got some Gorogoth with Incestuous Bestials. And my first two albums by Gwar, The Blood of Gods. I've never really heard them much, so I thought I'd pick these up. They were cheap. Got them for a really good price. I picked up that one. And this Toilet Earth from Gwar. Now, I don't know if I'm going to like them. I might end up reselling those if I don't, because they're kind of a goofy band, but who knows, I might love them. This is a really cool one here. This is Misery Index, Rituals of Power. Only 300 copies pressed. And then we've got some Mongrel's Cross. And then this is a really cool one. This is a grunge band, kind of a lesser known one. Really good band, the Nixons with Foma. Awesome album. And this is an actual unofficial press, but I had to get it. Last Words, the Final Recordings from Screaming Trees. Of course, I love Mark Lanegan, so I had to pick that up. And I finally got a copy of this record. It's not the gatefold, but until I find a gatefold really great copy, this will do. Fallen Angel from Uriah Heep. Love Uriah Heep, and it's one of the ones I was missing, so I had to grab it. And this one here I picked up, and this is Deftones with Ohms. I'm not a big fan of them, but I'm trying to get into them, so I saw this for cheap and grabbed it. And then my last couple here are, this is Shai Hulud with Misanthropy Pure. Took a chance on that, still haven't spun it. And this one here I found at Walmart, and I had to buy it. Mammoth 2. I've never heard Mammoth yet. Of course, Wolfgang Van Halen's band. And this actually has a hand-signed print inside. It's on vinyl, purple vinyl. I haven't cracked it open yet. I will show it on a Tipsy Tuesday. I don't think I'll play it, but I'll show it. But there you go. That's what I picked up in the last month or two. Some cool stuff, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a great day.